Hi everybody, we're here today to talk about measuring blood glucose in a diabetic dog. So for everybody that has a diabetic dog in our system, you know you've been issued an Alpha Track blood glucose meter. And in that kit, besides a solution to calibrate it once the battery dies, you've gotten your meter, which is this little purple 2 Alpha Track, and you've gotten this tube of test strips. Now I've taken 2 test strips and I've put them out on top, and I used in a previous video, I've used a 3.5 or 3 cc syringe, but I'm going to use a 1 cc today. It's really what I prefer, an insulin syringe to get the blood. There's lots of places you can get blood, but on a dachshund the best place to get it is in their paw. So one of the things that I start doing this is I go over to the meter and I take one of these little test strips, and you'll notice they're all unique. They've got a code built into it. There's your little test bar. And I flip it over so the butterfly faces up, and I put it in and I just set it there. But notice it didn't turn on, and I'm not taking a live reading. It's just set there so that when I get blood, it's conveniently ready to go. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tip off of this syringe so that it's ready to go, right? But I'm not going to draw any blood up with it. I'm just going to prick the dog's pad. So let me move these things out of the way a little bit so I have some room to work. And you'll notice I have a second one out because sometimes you think you have blood and you don't. And I like to be ready for when I do get it. So I'm all set up and ready to go. And we have our model, who is used to be Peanut and is now Hansel. And he's going to come over and help us. And he is a known diabetic. So he's here today for a recheck. Yes, he's a handsome guy. And we're going to show you how we do that. So bear with us as we do a flip here. So he is a really good boy. So we take the dog in, and as you've seen me do with nail clips and just about everything else, we want to have control, not the dog. So we're going to flip up his paw. Yep, and we're going to take, no. He's going to struggle, and you want to have the control, not him. He'll settle down in a minute. There you go. He's given over his control. He doesn't like this, but we're going to do it. And you have this pad. I like to go second pad in and just prick. And you can press on it a little bit, and you'll see that drop of blood is starting to come up. And I kind of massage it a little bit. I want a really nice size drop. And if I don't get it, I'll go back and sadly do a second stick. And I don't think I'm getting it, so I'm going to go back in and, sorry buddy, hold on. I'm going to do a second stick. Yeah, I know, it sucks. There we go. Now we've probably got enough. So I'm going to put the syringe down. I'm going to bring the meter over and turn it on. And it's going to go through its little iterations as it comes up. Then I'm going to turn it around or turn it to the side as this, and I'm going to push the meter stick in. And you'll notice all the numbers go away and the little blood read stick comes up. I take it, and there's these 2 little dark areas at the bottom, and I put one of them to the side of the blood. When you hear that beep sound, you know you've got enough blood. What a great guy you were with that. And look at that. His blood glucose is perfectly controlled. It's a little low. We're taking this measure in the afternoon. It's about 3:30, and he's going to have his dinner in a little while. This is exactly where we would expect to see it. So if we were doing a blood glucose curve that started in the morning and ended in the evening, this is about right. So the numbers that we like to see are really about 85 to 125. Higher is better than lower. This is certainly not a dangerous number for him. He looks good. He's bright, alert, and responsive. And we did his urinalysis before, so we know he's a healthy diabetic. So if you have questions, raise them with your team leader. Come out to us on the medical team. We're more than happy to instruct you. And, don't hold back. The cost of us going to North Star is about $6,000 on a diabetic. And this is something that is easily controlled by taking measurements at appropriate intervals. What you want to do if you have a stable diabetic is once every 2 weeks, take a measurement, right before they eat. maybe in the evening. Do it consistently and put it in your log, and you'll see a trend developing. When your trend goes way high, call us right away. It's 215-736-3338. Don't waste time. When a dog gets into something called DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, it's intensive care, and there's a good chance we'll lose them. So please, please take the time, follow the steps we've instructed, and know that we're here to help. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll be back with another in the series shortly.